All right, good morning, gang. Happy New Year, January 4th. This is Dan coming to you with Tradingology.com's Trading Room. And as you guys are used to seeing, we have Dave joining us from the Strong Market team. So welcome, Dave, and a happy 2021 to you, sir. We'll let him get fired up here. We get the doors open, and we'll start a new year.
Yes, Happy New Year to you too.
There he is. All right. Had a few minor technical interesting things with Zoom and Slack this morning. So hopefully Salesforce isn't breaking Slack with the acquisition happening because my Slack's not working today.
Yeah, it is kind of odd. I had a couple messages I sent you, and it says Slack was unable to send a message or something. I don't know. There's quite a few hiccups there.
Something's going on, so I'm gonna be cautious in my trading today too, just for that reason. Maybe I got internet issues.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's very strange, though. I mean, if we take a look at the market this morning, it was up almost 200 points in the Dow futures, and as soon as the market opened, we started trending lower. I expected a couple of bounces here. We didn't get them, and we're still going lower.
Yeah, we're cutting right through these persons levels. We'll see if it honors this one or not. If it runs right through it, yeah, we're down into the definitely into the green zone. Same thing with looks like the NQ bounced once, and we'll see if it bounces twice. But yeah, the YM definitely hasn't bounced yet.
Yeah, it cut right through those. Yeah, look at
Little
that.
ES here, I guess you can call it a bounce, but YM is not happy. Let's look at the internals.
Yeah, they started out positive and they've been trending lower. The SD was supply demand index was positive, like +8, and then now it's just turned negative. Now we're down 300 points on the Dow futures. I had a target on the ESs at 37.25. I took a little long position there, and it went against me, so I got out quick. But yeah, interesting. It kind of different than the buy the dip mentality that we saw last year. At least on the first day of the year.
Yeah, we'll see if they start the year on a high and it goes down all year. Who knows? That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, not a lot of hurting we see. It's a little bit more hurting in the NQ. Maybe that's why we're getting a couple bounces there, but we got no good hurting on that YM, that's for sure.
Yeah. And by the way, I did an update on the SM price signal for swing traders. It's not swing trading, actually. It's more, I'm not talking about 2 to 3 days or whatever, but I did do an update on the SM price signal. It trends really, really well now. So I made a couple of changes. I'll send that over to you.
Nice. Yeah, we'll make sure we get that out to everybody. I've got it.
Yeah. So Happy New Year, everybody. It's kind of a rough start to the market. The probabilities were that if we had a Santa Claus rally, which we kind of did, right, last week leading up into Christmas and New Year, between Christmas and New Year's, the general wisdom is that if we get a follow through the first 2 or 3, 4 days of the year, then we're going to have a great year. We may have a bad ending in January, but those days between Christmas and New Year's, and then the first 3 or 4 days of trading after the first of the year, if they're positive, it's supposed to be good for the market. We're not seeing that today, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Just now pop back up on the positive side. We see, yeah, maybe it was all those dealers and institutions that needed to book positives for the year end, and now we're on a new year, so all bets are off.
Yeah, who knows? To me, the stock market is kind of like a store. So if you own a store, you want a stock inventory that you can buy at a low price and then resell it at a higher price. And right now, everything's so high, people just aren't buying. So maybe for the new year, that's what's going to be maybe they're looking for lower inventory prices, especially the big market makers, the Goldman Sachs, the JP Morgans. They want the stocks to go lower so they can accumulate it, inventory at cheaper prices.
And I see, looking at quickly at the calendar, the only thing that's red impact today is the OPEC JMMC meetings we have here for 11 other oil-rich nations. So that's the only high hitter today for the calendar. It looks like there's nothing related to, but we had some manufacturing numbers. Looks like we're good. Construction spending was pretty much flat. But it looks like we got some FOMC activity this week. So a couple of the, what are these governors, I'm assuming, or presidents, Bostic and Evans. A few of those guys speaking, so we'll see if they have any effects. That's actually happening right now, isn't it? 9 o'clock. These are my time. So yeah, these guys are probably talking at the moment. So I always keep an eye on that too.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So, we're down 300 today. We're down 300 tomorrow. We're down 300 the day after that. Fed's definitely going to step in someplace here, right?
Yeah, that's what it's been, right? That's what everyone's trained to do. Just don't fight the Fed. They'll buy it for you.
Yeah. So, yeah, we shall see. Right now, I had a target 37.25 on the ESs. Boy, it just kind of hovered around there for a while, but then it just cut right through. We're down 1.5 on it now, but we shall see. We got that you see the ES, it did cut through. In fact, it's the same level that I had, 37.25.
Yep.
And
might be getting some movement off of here. We'll see if the price signals come back up, depending on what your new updates are.
Yeah, on the new one, it's still looking pretty bad.
Okay.
Yeah, not bouncing yet.
I do have, just tease the guys watching the recordings, that strategy I'm going to be releasing with the new targets to hit based on some algorithms, I'll just call them for now until we talk about them fully with the members. Is that those we have, that is a valid, I'll tell you, let's see, let me just tell you this way, 37.48 and a quarter. Look for a rally back up to that, which is right around, it's actually close to the VWAP right now too. So it's not exactly the VWAP number, but on my little new indicator, and I found a way to do it in TradingView. I figured out the code.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Nice. Oh, interesting. Okay, good. Yeah, I got 37.44 on the VWAP. So that's right around that area.
And I know as far as outlooks go, I got my copy of your crypto outlook. So I will be letting everybody know about that. So if you guys are hearing this before you see the email, definitely check out Dave's 2021 crypto forecast. Is it just at OnlyCoin, or where's the best place for them to find it if they don't see the email yet? Or we got a link we can drop in there for them?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, I can give you a link, I guess.
Since my Slack's not working, I don't have my link handy where you sent it to me. Well, don't worry, guys. I'll get it to you in emails. So, and if you don't see it, shoot an email to support@tradingology.com and I will get you that. I was reading through it. You guys definitely want to see this. Anybody that's still active or just looking at and understanding crypto more and what 2021 may hold. Dave has some fantastic insights in there.
Yeah, actually, I'll put it into the chat there. You can grab it again if you want. But it's it's just lil.is, which is my shortening service /2021.
Perfect. So there you go. And I'll make sure that makes it into the notes for the recordings.
And it's kind of funny. As soon as I came out with that on Saturday, and I had my #1 crypto pick in there.
Yep.
And the next 2 days, it went up 30%. So my timing was perfect on that, and that never happens.
Right, exactly.
Honestly, no, it never happens. But that was pretty good timing there.
Speaking of crypto,
boy, we just cut through there, didn't we? Oh,
yeah, something just happened.
Yeah.
I'm seeing everybody else falling off the earth here.
Let's see if there's any news. They did have, it was kind of interesting. They recorded that conversation that Trump had with the, was it the governor of Georgia?
Oh, yeah. On how he needs 10,620 votes or whatever.
Yeah. Geez, I only need 10,000. Come on. What's the matter with you guys? You can't oblige me here.
Yeah, that's still the headline on CNN.
Yeah.
What's our buddies over at Bloomberg saying? Same thing. Trump ignored Georgia officials. And what's my other one here? Usually, look at all sides. All systems go. So here's across the board the four majors I always watch. CNBC's got the Dow sliding, breaking news, blah blah blah. CNN's got Trump. Bloomberg's got Trump. Fox News obviously has Trump, but this one says all systems go.
Well, yeah, yeah, okay. Let's see what happens there.
But yeah, so nothing that's directly related to, and usually they're not that quick unless it's really planned, to cutting down. The other reason that as we look at the internals, that's not normal. That's the other reason I got out of my trade early. I took off profits I had. Yeah, it is just slicing through these levels. Will it stop down here? We'll see. There's one more below it, or there's actually two more below it for ES. These are really close together too, because there was such a low or shortened trading range from the end of the year. So I think that's part of what's making it easier to go through these levels, is they are set from the previous session, right? So we look at how those got condensed. Look, they're actually wider than the last day. Interesting. I would have thought they would have been a little bit tighter.
They should have been, they should have been. Absolutely.
Yeah, the red ones are tighter for sure, but the green ones look like they're more expanded. That's kind of, I haven't noticed that before, but that's pretty rare.
It is rare, yeah. Huh.
But yeah, we're dropping right below them, that's for sure.
Yeah, so we got through some really important levels there. Yeah, what does this mean? I mean, to start the new year this way, do they think that they're going to have, less taxes if they sell now, if they sell their winners, in 2022? I don't know.
Yeah, good question. They don't have to record it now because everyone might be cashing out. That's not a bad hypothesis.
Yeah, I mean,
now they just pushed all of their tax dues to the next year.
Yeah,
because we're still high, right? Just because we're down right now doesn't mean we're not at all-time highs or close to it still.
That's right. So now they can push out the taxes to 2022. They don't have to pay now. They can take their profits. They didn't want to do it at the end of last year. Then they'd have to pay taxes on it, April 15th this year. And so
it'll be curious to see just how tax season goes down this year with everything else. Now that it's been how many rounds of stimulus and other forbearances, and they pushed last year's taxes, what's going to happen this year? I guess we'll find out.
Yes, we will. Anything else on the horizon? If we look out ahead. By the way, if you want to take a look at the DXY, it hit my 88.50. So I was looking at 88.50 as the low, and it hit it this morning, I believe.
It did.
It's about 88.40 or something like that.
Let me load up a chart here. I have that in.
And so we got the TLT down just a hair, just a fraction, 0.04%, but we got the DXY up pretty strong. And
yeah, 88.42-ish.
Yeah, that looks like it was the low. I had 88.50. Oh, it's 89.40.
Oh yeah, sorry, 89.42.
Yeah, it didn't hit 88. I guess not. But we're real close, I believe, to a low. And if this is a turn in the US dollar, I'm wondering if, now I don't know if you noticed overnight, Bitcoin had hit close to 35,000. It dropped $7,000 like in, I think it was like 10, maybe 6-7 hours overnight. And it hit a low this morning at 27,000. So it was at 34,800. It went down to 27,000.
Wow, I see that here.
Yeah, it's like $7,000 there. If you measure it, it's pretty bad. I wonder if they were anticipating. No, not even that. If you're on a 5 a chart, you got to go to at least a 15-20 minute chart.
Above like an hour here.
An hour. Yeah, there you go. So you're at 34,800, close to 35, and bring that all the way down to the bottom there. Yeah, that's 7,000 points right there.
20%.
Nice store of value, huh?
Whew.
I don't think I'd want to have my store with that kind of value. I mean, yeah, the Dixie moves slow, but at least it moves slow.
That's quite the bar there. Wow.
Yeah, it's bounced back, but I mean, that's a lot of volatility right there.
Yeah, for sure. 20% in one day.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if it was anticipating this little bounce in the DXY. It's strange. It does tend to. How does it know that stocks are going to get killed? How does it know that the DXY is going to go up? How does it know that?
Right.
What
did Ethereum do at the same time? Ethereum's dropping too.
Yeah, that hit. Well, it's still over $1,000. Boy, that thing just skyrocketed. I guess they're trying to get in. They're trying to sucker in everybody they possibly could over the weekend.
Yeah, I knew that yesterday.
Yes, it went from 600. Well, actually, yeah, you go back to that $600 point. When was that? I was like, yeah, it was 2 days after. Yeah. That's a move.
84%?
Yeah.
Right now it's at 66. Wow.
Yeah. So they tried to get every sucker possible into that before it potentially goes lower. And then the market keeps dropping. We're now 408 on the YM.
My trade made it. I wish I'd have held it over Christmas, but I took the profits early, but it crushed right through the exit there.
Oh, yeah.
This is one that we were looking at. It's in a nice channel in gold futures.
Oh, yeah.
Had a buy here. I sold it before Christmas. So I sold it on this rally, I think. I was like, yeah, I know I want to exit here, but I don't like Christmas week and I don't want to hold it over the long weekend. So I closed it out with a profit. Right. Lo and behold, nice big gap right there, and it hit the target. And off to the races now, 1945. Wow. Gold's on the move.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Gotta watch my time here. I do got a 10 o'clock rolling. So as we say that, wow, look at that price signal. Down into the 50s, NQ's almost negative 200. We're taking out levels left and right. YM's crushing. YM's in a big free fall now. Watch out here. That could go all the way down below 30,000 now.
You're on delayed there.
My number is delayed, but the chart is real time.
Okay.
My weird time.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird situation. The chart's okay, but the numbers are off. Yeah.
I know. Thank you, TDA.
Yeah, that's pretty strange. Yeah, because I was going to say the Dow's down 420.
Yeah, I got the YM is 315, which is obviously wrong because this number is delayed.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good news. But the bar paint's right. So keep your eyes on that. And we will be back Monday through Thursday on the new year. So look forward to joining you guys at the 10:30 Eastern time to roughly around this time. We'll be between 20 and 30 minutes coming to you what's happening. And wow, RTY is actually agreeing too.
Yeah.
Half the time RTY's been disconnected from the rest of the moves, but everything's dropping right now.
Yeah.
So be careful out there, gentlemen and ladies, in your day trading.
Definitely be careful. As we mentioned just a few minutes ago, the update I did to the price signal chart algorithm indicated that 325 wasn't going to hold. It was going to continue to go lower. We did. We blew right through it.
Yeah.
So I like the changes I made to it. All right, guys.
It held for 2 bars and then it fell right through. So
yeah.
Good to see you again, Dave. We'll be talking more and appreciate you coming out. So thank you, sir.
Absolutely. And to everybody who's watching the replay, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.